Leave!
Oh.
Oh no! Jesus, Phoebe! Don't try! Please don't mess.
Friends, struggling actors, fashion aficionados, paleontologists, masseuses, and whatever Chandler does of the Reject Nation. We are back. We're back for one more Friends Day of the official timeline. There's some other auxiliary stuff to get to, but this right here, right now, is the culmination. Reject Nation, thank you for being along this journey with us. This has been such a joy. This has been a real treat to fill in, a massive gap in our cultural viewing history. Aaron, how are you feeling heading into this final batch of episodes? What are you hoping for or expecting from this final batch of episodes?
Oh man, I am feeling a mix of things. Having a little tummy issues this morning.
Oh, good.
But overall, emotionally, I feel like I'm in the state of being prepared to say goodbye to our friends. So, yeah, this is a bittersweet day for us here, Reject Nation, for myself. But yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not feeling great today. This has been an annoying morning, and I didn't sleep great because I had an icky nightmare that really made me feel weird. So, but you know what? I am ready. I am excited to escape, to set everything else aside, and to be whisked away by our friends. And I'm ready to be in the moment for the first time today and share it with you all. So without further ado, just love to y'all if you've been along this journey for any stretch of it with us, and let's hop into the show. Let's do this thing. HBO!
Let's play one more time. And remember, if I win, you do not move to Paris.
Oh boy.
All right, Joe, you remember the rules. Heads I win, tails you lose.
Just flip.
Not tails!
Damn it!
So we thought we'd throw your little going away party around 7.
No, don't go.
You're leaving tomorrow. Shouldn't you be packing?
Tomorrow?
It's all done. And after I took a shower this morning, I just threw my towel on the floor. Oh, God, it hurts to even joke about it. I know.
Hot flashes or nightmares.
Paris stuff. These are the boxes that I'm having shipped, and that's the sandwich that I made for the plane. What about your carry-on? Oh, well, everything that I need is in here, and my travel documents are on the counter, organized in the order that I will be needing them.
Jesus.
Oh, my God. I have nothing left to teach you.
Yeah.
Where's your passport?
It should be right next to my plane ticket.
Student becomes the teacher.
Oh, no. I must have packed in one of these boxes.
Joey took it, didn't he?
Yeah, there's got to be some.
At what point did it stop being funny that I took her passport?
Oh,
Chandler. Yeah. Keep it.
Oh.
Keep it the whole rest of the show. Never give it back.
No one told us that this was gonna be the end. This is the penultimate episode of Friends.
No.
I don't wanna die.
I wanna die too.
Yo.
Can you believe you're only 3 weeks away? You don't mind me touching your belly, do you?
Right now, your hand's kind of blocking the part where the baby's gonna come out.
My God.
Wow.
Welcome back to town.
Snuck up on me there.
Wow, look how big you've gotten.
That's because I'm pregnant.
Yes.
Really? I didn't gather that.
Don't get it twisted.
I'm just always
Never.
afraid that people think I'm just fat with big breasts.
No, I knew.
Stop staring,
What's
Ross.
the eye line here?
Staring at them.
She brought them up. I didn't realize you were coming back so soon.
Yeah, well, in a couple weeks, I won't be able to travel.
And I wanted her to get to know the doctors and get settled into the hotel.
Hotel, why isn't she staying with you guys?
Because we're moving in a couple of days and it just didn't make sense.
Couple of days.
My room has this little fridge full of free snacks.
Hey.
Erica, those things aren't free. In fact, they have one of the highest markups of any consumer product.
Ross knows this oh too well.
I can't believe you guys are leaving this place.
No. Hey, you could take it if you want. The lease is still in Nana's name.
No, this will always be your place.
Mentioned that in a long time.
How much a month does it cost to feed Joey?
Yeah, it takes 2 incomes.
Talk about catching a movie.
Oh, no, he doesn't have time for that. But if you want, you can go help him and Joey pack up the guest room.
Oh, no.
Packing? Sexy cheerleader comedy.
Helpful brother? Creepy loner at teen movie.
Yeah, which name tag you want? What movie was it going to be? Bring It On? Are we at Bring It On yet? Whoa!
What are you guys doing?
Try it. I can't feel a thing.
His punch form is so funny.
That would stress me out. You have to pack that whole house in 2 days.
From?
Feels very
Jumping on the
anti-Monica.
Rachel's party is in a couple of hours, and there's a lot to do. Now, Ross, you've got Geller blood. You're in charge of these yahoos.
You got it.
All right.
Big Yahoo.
Let's put styrofoam peanuts down his pants and kick him.
Yes! The party continues.
I'll take stuff out of the closet. Joey, you pack them, and Ross, you repack whatever Joey packs.
Yeah, Don't forget to pack the mystery
What the
closet.
hell is this?
Hey, handcuffs and fur line. Nice. I didn't know you guys had it in you.
Yeah, buddy.
You don't have a sister, so you can't understand how much this bums me out.
I didn't know Monica had these.
The
Maybe
Richards.
she was with another boyfriend.
Oh no.
Maybe Richard.
They're made of his mustache.
Why would she use them with
clippings.
Richard and not me? I once did a naked dance for her with scarves.
Ooh, very French.
Very scandalous.
Bumming hard.
Hey, the scarves thing has to be at least a little friendlier on the palate than the
Where's
cuffs.
Mike? Oh, he has a gig. It's kind of like being married to a rock star, you know?
Let's go, Mike.
My husband has a gig.
Yeah, where is it?
Oh, he's playing organ for a children's roller skating party.
Let's go, Mike. Hell yeah.
Musical Mike?
Rock on!
Wow, this is quite a spread.
I thought this would be a great opportunity to use up all the food that I don't want to move to the new house with me. Smoked oyster casserole with a breakfast cereal crust.
Ew.
Kidney beans in their own
Monica, we're
juices.
better than
And
this.
for dessert, a
Oh.
questionable orange.
Wait, I feel like there are more things you could have named on that table.
Yep, and Joey will eat all of
Hit
it.
her that she's leaving and she's kind of emotional, so no one say anything to set her off.
There she is.
Hi, you guys.
What did I just say?
Oh, God. Yeah. Get it together, people.
Oh, man, I can't believe she's actually leaving. How am I going to say goodbye to Rachel?
And it feels like when Melrose Place got canceled.
Here, here. R.I.P.
I mean, I'll forget it. I miss Melrose Place.
Don't worry. Soon enough, you'll be able to stream it.
Loses 57 coin tosses in a row. Heads, she wins. Tails, I lose. Wait a minute.
Yes, Joe?
I forgot to pick up my dry cleaning.
No,
Oh,
Joe,
you were so
you're so
close.
close.
You guys are going to come and visit me, right? Yes.
Definitely
In
are.
6 months, the statute of limitations runs out, and I can travel internationally again.
That's
all
about
right.
enough time you need to settle in.
When is a win?
I have some goodbye stuff that I wanted to say to each of you, and I was going to save it until the end of the night, but come here.
Oh.
Hey, what do you think they're doing in there?
If I had to guess, I'd say
Oh, no.
Rachel's putting on the bubble wrap and Phoebe's doing the punching.
Yeah, everyone's got to get a turn, you know.
Oh,
Switch
Phoebes,
offs.
I don't even know where to start. Okay, well, before you do, I know we weren't supposed to get you going away presents, but I do have something for you.
What is it,
But-
Oh,
Q-tip?
what is it?
The hell?
Well, it's a cotton swab with a bit of my saliva on it. If they perfect the cloning process, you can use the DNA to create your own Phoebes.
Hey, that's super thoughtful.
Very.
Honestly.
I'm going to throw this away.
Ouch.
Thank you so much for the gesture.
Oh,
weird-
no. Save
yeah.
that clone juice.
You could. Weird, thoughtful idea.
I found these on my pillow.
So I decided to leave those out for you in case Richard stops by and you want to engage in a little light bondage and mustache play.
Bleh. Love mustache play.
What are you talking about? These aren't mine.
Oh, yeah? Good luck getting another scarf dance from me.
Oh.
That would be a terrible punishment.
Oh, let's see that dance. Come on.
I'm serious. I've never seen these before.
And what are they doing in our guest room?
Oh, Rachel.
Rachel used to
Could
live
be
in that
Rach.
room.
Yep. Could be
With
Rach's.
handcuffs. Interesting.
Oh, no. Chandler.
Joey's bare ass.
It's probably shapely.
Well played.
Although he stood in for Al Pacino, so I don't know.
I love you, Phoebe.
Wish we got to see the rest of that moment.
Please don't turn into, French bitch.
Oh, the one where Rachel becomes a French.
Monica,
Yeah.
will you come here with me for a minute?
Yeah.
Wearing
That's
waterproof
it. That's
mascara.
it.
No?
Oh, you're so screwed.
Yeah, get your cotton swab ready.
What was that all about?
She's gonna say goodbye to each of us individually.
Oh, my.
Are you kidding? Oh, my God.
It's gonna be even worse for you. God.
Yeah, it's going to be the worst
Get
for you.
ready to do some serious crying.
Man, I'm not going to be able to handle this. Now I know how my students feel at the end of each year.
It's exactly the same.
How they act out by giving me such bad evaluations.
Yeah, they just don't want you to go. They just don't know how to process the grief.
Yeah, you should have to give Rachel a terrible review on Yelp.
Just say what it is I'm gonna say. None of the amazing things that have happened to me in the last 10 years would have happened if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, it's true.
No one has been more like a sister to me. You're like a sister to me, too.
Guys.
I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. What?
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
That is so sweet.
That's funny. That was a good bit.
Oh, no, she took down Monica. And I'm the crier in the family.
Oh, boy. Get ready.
Maybe she won't talk to me if it looks like we're deep in conversation. That thing you said about the thing, it really made me think about that other thing.
Rach?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
my.
Chandler's talking to her.
Really made you think about that thing, huh?
You always do, Joe. You make me think about a lot of things.
Rach, I
Truly.
think I have something that
So many
belongs to
things.
you.
I'm sure gonna miss pretending to laugh at your weird jokes that I don't get.
Whose are they?
Really yours. We found them in your old room.
Well, these aren't mine. Maybe Monica used to use them with.
Phoebe
Don't say
also used
Richard.
to live there.
Well, if they're not Monica's and they're not yours, then whose are they?
Joey or Phoebe's?
Forgetting the kinkiest former resident of that room.
Go.
Phoebe's.
Yeah.
But what? They're not hers either?
I think these are yours.
These are not mine. Look how flimsy they are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, hers would be heavy duty.
Hang a guy from a water pipe with these, they'll snap like a piece of licorice.
A water pipe?
You know, you gotta get sturdy hanging apparatuses.
You don't really handcuff guys to water pipes, do you?
Where do you think Mike really is?
Dude.
Wait a minute.
Phoebe's got a kinky saw bathroom.
Are you joking or are you serious, Phoebe? I can't tell.
No, she's serious. Mike is
Let
chained.
me just say something. Because once we get into this, I'm gonna get all uncomfortable and probably make some stupid joke. I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, Chandler.
Let's not say anything else.
Don't
I
ruin
love
it.
you.
Not so tight.
You ruined it.
Come on, dude. No!
Okay.
No! It's compulsive.
I'm sorry. Just go. I can't.
The most Chandler goodbye ever. Oh, we're
So
not
I
going to
guess
see
you're next.
Joey's.
You ready?
I don't think so.
I haven't cried like that in years.
You cried yesterday at the 6 o'clock news.
The woman was being scammed by her mechanic.
That's so messed up. It happens.
I can't believe she saved me for last.
Did we have an arc where he couldn't cry?
I don't know, but God, Joey seems to be handling it surprisingly well.
Oh, he's going
He's
to ball
gonna
as soon as
jump.
she turns.
I love that! I didn't even expect that. I didn't even expect that to really happen. Oh, that's so funny.
Funny.
I love that.
I think I'm gonna take off.
Whoa! What the hell?
Oh, you guys, this was an amazing night. Thank you so much.
Is it because
Good night.
Ross is the baby daddy, so she's like, well, he'll be part of my life anyway?
Hers would be the hardest.
What?
Yeah, what?
I don't get a goodbye?
Lucky bastard.
Oh, it's because you mean the most, Ross.
Yeah, it'd be the hardest with you. What is the geography of the building?
She says goodbye to everyone but me.
Maybe she thought that with all of your history, it could be, implicit.
Well, it needs to be implicit.
Explicit.
Maybe she was just really spent from our talk. It was pretty intense.
Mine was a humdinger.
Okay.
Humdinger.
I mean, don't I deserve anything? I mean, a few tears, a cursory hug? Not from you.
There you go, Joe.
Physicality.
He's always got
If
you.
you're this upset, you should go and talk to her.
Say what? You owe me a goodbye? That means it's got more pride than that.
The hell I do.
Well, my goodbye right now.
I don't get a goodbye. Everyone gets a goodbye but me.
Coming in
What do I
hot.
gotta do to get a goodbye? Be best friends with you? Have a baby with you? Oh, wait a minute. I did all those things. I mean, it is difficult to say goodbye to 5 people. Goodbye. It's physically impossible.
Ross, no.
I can't
I know,
believe
you
this
hurt.
is how you want to leave things between us. Have a good time in Paris.
Oh, buddy.
No, dude. No, dude.
Don't do it like this.
Oh, that's so sad.
I hope Ross isn't too upset.
Sure, he's not more bummed out than I am.
Tell me about it.
Well, you can't say we don't know how to throw a party.
Where do you think you're going?
Thought I was going home to go to bed, but I'm sensing there's something less fun for me to do here.
We're moving in a couple of days, and we got a lot of packing to do. It'd be great if you guys could pitch in.
Joey and I can finish up in the guest room.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
You and Phoebe are gonna help me in here.
You couldn't be cool.
You couldn't be cool.
The silverware gets bundled in rubber bands and then bubble wrapped. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Now I need you to be careful and efficient. If I am harsh with you, it is only because you're doing it wrong.
Nice subversion.
As it should be.
I was cleaning out the closet and I found some pictures of them being used.
Oh my God, let me see.
Is it ugly naked guy?
Who's that dirty old lady?
Oh, no.
Nana.
His grandmother.
Oh.
Nana.
Nana
liked it rough.
Man,
Hey.
Have a seat.
How was your night?
It was okay. I went to a movie with my cousin and then out for dinner. We went to this place that had... Oh.
Oh, no.
No.
Is it time?
Anyway, they had these really amazing cheeseburgers.
You can't just.
Erica.
Oh,
are you
Erica.
okay?
Maybe I ate too much. I keep getting these stomach aches. They come and go like every few minutes.
Shazbot, no.
Oh my God.
It's popping
We'll
off.
just get her some antacids.
Oh, God, Jen.
Please do.
Stomach ache. She's in labor.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you gotta get to the hospital. Erica, let's go. Phoebe and Joey, keep packing. We're gonna have a baby. Oh my God, we're gonna have a baby. Oh God, I gotta sit down.
Yes.
Honey, it's gonna be okay.
You can do this. Just breathe.
Yes. Just breathe through it.
I feel a little better.
Oh, are you sure?
Real one.
Wait. What? If you get a second, find out where she got that cheeseburger.
Yes. Valuable intel.
Most important information of the night.
You really think I didn't say goodbye to you because I don't care?
That's what it seemed like.
After 10 years, you do not know one thing about me.
Fine, then why didn't you say something?
Because it is too damn hard, Ross.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to explain to you how much I am gonna miss you. When I think about not seeing you every day, it makes me not want to go.
Oh, wow.
So if you think that I didn't say goodbye to you because you don't mean as much to me as everybody else, it's because you mean more to me.
Oh.
So there, all right? There's your goodbye.
Oh.
You can't.
What?
Oh my God, dude. Oh, dude. Oh. Yeah. God, that flew.
A little more.
Okay.
Fun.
Little more.
Need the more.
All right, let's do this.
All right, ready?
Yep. Now give me your best shot.
Here goes.
There it is.
Doesn't work.
No, of course it doesn't.
No! The one where it's Rachel's going away party. All right. Season 10, episode 17.
The final episode.
1, 2, and a 3. Here we go. God.
Here we go. They slept together. Yeah, of course.
I have to go home.
Oh, God. This was amazing.
Oh.
It really was.
You've learned some new moves.
Oh.
Hey.
This guy at work gave me sex for dummies as a joke. Who's laughing now?
Dang. So no one told you sex for dummies would work this great. You got all the latest moves and you made Rachel feel great. Oh my God, we get one more with the full song, and I'm not ready for Rachel to go. I feel like they should make another 10 seasons and a movie.
Okay, good.
Next time, can I say breathe?
Last time you said it like Dracula and it scared her.
Show me.
Can I get you anything? You want some more ice chips?
No, I'm okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
I want you to breathe.
Where you going?
Use the bathroom.
You can't leave me alone with her.
Why not?
This is exactly the kind of social situation that I am not comfortable with.
I'll go to the bathroom for you.
Social situation are you comfortable with?
Punching Joe in the head with peanut wrap.
You know, alone together.
You'll be fine. No, you won't, but I'll be back in 2 minutes.
So,
You could leave the door
any
open.
plans for the summer?
I don't know. Maybe church camp?
Church camp?
Sure, why
All
not?
right. Yeah. You do that, girl.
May not want to mention this. So you ever wonder which is worse?
I don't know if they would have
You know,
an issue
going
with
through
that or not.
labor or getting kicked in the nuts?
What?
Oh, it's just interesting.
He doesn't have those, buddy.
Because no one will ever know, because no one can experience both.
All right.
One of life's great unanswerable questions.
Great. One of life's great unanswerable questions.
Maybe there's something even more painful than those things.
Like this conversation.
We're locked in. We're locked into the show.
I feel Chandler on an intrinsic level. On the chick.
Little chick,
Little
new
chickie.
chick.
What's that?
Oh, it's my housewarming present for Monica and Chandler.
Hell
What happened to the
yeah.
old ones?
It's a baby chicken duck.
And I named them Chick Jr. and Duck Jr.
What happened to Chick Jr. and Duck Sr.?
They love it at the new house, you know, it has that big backyard. And then when they get old, they can go to that special farm that Chandler took the other chick and duck to.
What the heck? They died?
Yes.
I mean, went to the farm.
It's a shame
Uh-oh.
people can't visit there.
That is the rule, though.
Yeah. Very important.
You're almost an uncle.
What? Yeah, Erica went into labor last night. Monica and Chandler at the hospital right now.
Oh my God.
Definite feeling it's going to be a girl.
Phoebe, you were sure Ben was going to be a girl.
Have you seen him throw a ball?
Yay. Shots fired.
Is Rachel here?
I think she's still asleep. Hey, how'd it go with you guys last night?
Yeah, we worked things out.
Ooh.
What's that smile? Did something
Yeah.
happen with you two?
Oh.
Hey, I'm not one to kiss and tell.
Wow.
I'm also not one to have sex and shut up. We totally did it.
Bruh.
Does that mean you guys get back together?
I mean, we didn't really get to talk.
But do you want to get back together?
I don't know. It was incredible. I mean, it just felt, when I was holding her, I never wanted to let her go. You know what? Yeah, I do. I want to be together.
Okay. All right.
You guys might get back together. Monica and Chandler are getting their baby. They're chicks and ducks in the world again.
Yes. Praise the Lord.
Praise be.
The sun comes up bright and beaming. And the moon comes morning. Guess you'll never know how it ends.
No. Last shot. We'll get that.
Hi.
Hi, how'd you sleep?
Good. You?
Good.
Ooh, they both like beaming. I bet you did.
Last night was just wonderful.
Oh, it really
I
was.
woke up today with the biggest smile on my face.
I know, me too. It was like one of those things you think is never gonna happen, and then it does.
Oh, it's just the perfect way to say goodbye.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Say something, Ross.
Yeah, man. Now's the time.
Oh man, this hurts!
Really, that bad?
I think it's time to kick you in the nuts and see which is worse.
Yep.
That's the most beautiful top of a head I have ever seen. Chandler, you have to see this.
I'm okay.
This is the birth of your child. It's the miracle of life.
All right.
He's gonna pass out.
That's what they showed us on that tape in school.
Wow, that is one disgusting miracle.
Start pushing.
It is an intense.
Can you see from that angle?
Come the shoulders.
I guess so.
Wowee,
Whoa, yeah.
wowee.
There he is.
It's a boy. You did it.
It's a baby, a beautiful little baby, and some other stuff I'm gonna pretend I don't see.
Yep.
Well, that's spongy.
Is it? Oh my.
I'm gonna love you so much that no woman is ever gonna be good enough for you.
Oh, jeez. Nothing can replace a mother's love.
He has your eyes.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, I know that's not possible, but he does.
His eyes reminiscent of yours.
I'm really happy for you guys.
How do you feel?
I'm tired.
Yes.
You don't have that much time to relax. The other one will be along in a minute.
Other one?
What? What? How did we not know this? How did we not know this?
Twins?
sorry. Who should be along in a what now?
The next baby should be along in a minute.
We only ordered one.
Yeah, send it back.
You know it's twins, right?
Oh, yeah. These are the faces of two people in the know.
In the know?
Wow.
Yeah, how do we not know?
That's kind of insane.
You know it was twins?
Yeah, it's here in the paperwork we got from the clinic in Ohio.
Anybody tell you?
I don't think so. Although they did mention something about 2 heartbeats, but I thought that was just mine and the baby's.
Oh my God.
Both heartbeats are really strong, and I thought, well, that's good because I'm having a baby.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, Lord.
Unbelievable.
Twins actually run in my family.
Interesting.
Wow.
Do you
You're
have
just
a twin?
telling us this now.
What do we do?
What do you mean?
Raised
What do
both
we
of them.
do?
Twins. Twins.
Twins.
Chandler, you're panicking.
Uh-huh.
Join me, won't you?
What do you say we
Arnold
keep
and
one
Danny
then just,
DeVito.
like, have an option on the other one?
Wow.
Can't split them up.
Why not? We could give each of them half a medallion. Years later, they'll find each other
Beautiful.
Yes, my man.
Love that.
and be reunited.
Hell yeah. Yep,
Agree.
I mean, that's a great day for everybody.
This is the sound plot to a movie.
What if the person who adopts the other one is horrible?
What if it's adopted by a king?
Yeah, because I hear the king is looking to adopt.
To have 2 babies.
I don't care if it's 2 babies.
What?
I don't care if it's 3 babies.
What would be
Don't say that.
The entire cast of 8 is enough comes out of there. We're taking them home because they are our children.
What would be the protocol for this? Would you be able to decide as the parent?
Okay.
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 It looks like we're about ready over here.
Is she entitled in any way?
That's a good question.
She? It's a girl?
One each.
Oh! Hey!
And that's enough.
Yeah, I want to have a daughter, so I can finally have someone whose hands are small enough to reach the side of a Pringle can.
Ross, you've got to tell her how you feel.
No way. Is that what a dinosaur would do?
See,
What? Dude, I'm just trying to
WWDD.
speak your language.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So close, Joe.
You want to get back together. If she did, she might feel differently. She might not even go.
You really think so?
I'm telling you.
Oh man.
This is the part of the musical where there'd be a really good, convincing song. Bum, bum, don't take no and answer. Bum.
Bum 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 bum.
Hi. Can a girl finish a song around here?
Nah, one of these days, Phoebes.
Oh, you're not taking him with you tonight?
No, we decided that I would go ahead and set up first, and then my mom would bring Emma to Paris on Sunday.
Oh.
Or flight with a 1-year-old? Good luck, Mom.
Are you kidding? 8 hours with my mother talking about Atkins? Good luck, Emma.
Hey, lol.
All right, you know what? You're right. I should at least tell her how I feel.
Oh, that's a counter.
Could you get me a muffin?
Yes.
Yes, priorities.
While you're there. It's only
Gunther?
fair.
I know you're leaving.
God, there's
You gonna tell her on the last day?
I just have to tell you, I love you. I don't know if that changes your plans at all, but
Oh, Gunther.
Aw.
I thought you should know.
You should.
I love you too.
Oh.
Probably not in the same way.
Oh!
Ouch. But I do.
Or I see a man with hair brighter than the sun.
Gunther. Oh,
Happy these guys to have
guys'
that moment.
Go to her.
Oh my God!
That's a preview rejection.
I'm not getting you a muffin.
Yeah, get your own damn muffin, Joe. You're an adult.
Do you think they recognize each other from in there?
Unless they're like 2 people who've lived in apartments next to each other for years, and then one day they're pushed through a vagina and they meet.
What?
That's a perspective.
We decided to name the girl baby Erica.
Aw.
Girlby.
Oh my God, that's just like my name.
Yeah.
You know what? It
Yeah,
kind of
buddy.
is.
Gun it is.
Son of a gun.
They're gonna make great parents. Even Chandler.
Even Chandler.
Bye.
We'll call you.
Okay.
Have fun at church camp. You ready to trade?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, careful.
All right, let's see.
Gentle now.
That was a literal baby bump.
Yeah.
Bumping babes. I'll be so nervous.
We could trade later.
Yeah, I'm good.
Why don't you just
Use
put
the
one
bed.
down on the bed? Exactly. Put one
Yeah.
on the bed. Switch.
How sweet.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
is that the baby?
No, I sat in the paint.
Wow, Joe. And onto the poster.
So did you talk to Rachel?
No.
But
That's great detail.
Why not?
Because she's just gonna shoot me down. You guys saw what happened with Gunther. That did not look like fun.
Gunther's never slept with her before.
To Gunther.
different.
I mean,
Yeah.
sure, he's sexy in a more obvious way.
He is his facts.
Right.
With her, you slept together last night.
Yeah, and she still wants to go.
You have to communicate, brother.
What do you mean? I mean, sometimes.
Joe.
Damn it!
Damn it! Oh no.
Okay, I'll be seeing her again. We've got time.
No, you don't. She's going to Paris. It's a city of Gunthers.
It's a city of
Hey.
What are there?
Miguel.
If I had more time to work on
Get a little Paul in the finale. Lovely.
Oh,
Baby Bing.
Honey, that's gorgeous.
You know, the baby can't read, Mike.
Wow. Wow, Mike.
Hi, you guys, the car service just got here. I can't believe they're not home yet.
Monica just called from the cab. She said they should be here any minute.
Now, does she sound happy about it? Because my friend Ethel's baby was born with a teeny tiny beard.
Oh.
Well, what degree of surprise
Weird,
did
baby.
Ethel have in her voice?
Hey.
Hey.
That was great.
What is the big surprise?
Come on, Joe.
There it is.
Okay. Awkward question. The hospital knows you took 2, right?
They were BOGO.
Yep.
What kinds are they?
This is a boy.
Great deal on Babies R Us.
Her name is Erica.
Hey, that pregnant girl's name was Erica.
Yes, Joe.
Funny.
It's a shame you two didn't get to spend more time together.
Truly. You guys would have hit it off, I bet.
Named the boy Jack after Dad.
Jack and Erica.
Jack Bing. I love that.
Jack Bing is sharp.
Jack Bing, Morning Gazette. I'm gonna blow this story wide open.
100%, absolutely.
Yep.
Jack Bing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so beautiful.
Baby Jack.
Oh yeah?
Oh.
Well, tell me
Oh?
which one. I'll try to slip it in my coat.
Hey.
Oh, we can teach them to sing and we can be like the Von Trapp family.
Hell yes,
yeah.
family band.
Beautiful.
Although that sounds kind of dull.
You know, we can get a lesser evil in there.
Oh, I'm just sorry. I'm not gonna be around to watch you two attempt to handle this.
Ah.
I love you all so much.
Love you.
God.
I will.
Oh God.
Roscoe.
Oh, Rastafarian.
Last night. I'll never forget it.
Neither will I.
Say something.
Come on, man.
Say something,
I
dude.
really have to go.
Oh.
Okay.
Dude, let her know.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
They're gonna really hate me over there.
It's okay. You'll learn.
So you just let her go?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe that's for the best.
No.
You gotta think about last night the way she does. Maybe sleeping together was the perfect way to say goodbye. Now you can move on. Maybe now that you're on different continents,
Oof.
right?
Yes. It's a fascinating argument.
You can finally get over.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. Being honest with yourself.
I want to be with her.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go after her.
Go, Ross! Go, Ross! Go! Yes!
Do it, Ross!
Yes!
Get your coat.
Get your coat.
I have no idea what's going on, but I am excited.
Yes!
I'm amped up.
Look, even if she shoots me down, at least I won't spend the rest of my life wondering what would have happened.
Screw the coat.
Here,
Just
here.
go.
Here.
Didn't bring one!
Yes!
You don't need it. Just
God
go.
damn it, go.
I'll drive it to the
Okay,
airport.
guys, wish me luck.
Go, man, go!
Yeah. Day.
There's no seatbelt.
If we hit anything, the engine will explode. So, it's better if you're thrown from the car.
That's fair. Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Oh no.
Christ.
Hey, 80th and East End.
Oh, this guy.
What's your medallion number?
My medallion number is get out of the cab!
Get out of the cab, man! Get out of the cab!
Leave.
You got
Scram.
other shows to guest star on.
That's a new
Oh my
angle.
God, yeah, it is.
Oh no, they're gone.
Chick Jr.?
One more Magna board.
Don't hide from Mama!
No! Juniors!
Yeah, Phoebe.
My God.
Is the old woman on the bicycle still alive?
Yeah, she jumped right back up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Phoebe, slow down.
You should have thought of that before you got in.
Yes! Always a risk.
Oh Lord.
Box. There are quarters in the glove compartment. Hurry!
Christ.
Jesus.
Damn, that window's clean.
Quack, tweet, quack.
We were wondering what was taking so long with the gift, but now we understand you were doing this.
For your housewarming gift, I got you a baby chick and a baby duck.
Just what you want for a new house with infants. Bird feces.
Hey, we can get him a coop or something.
Actually, I'm gonna go check on the twins. Oh, wow!
Oh no! Oh
It's
no!
okay, it's just an egg roll.
Oh, thank God.
You stepped on my egg roll.
You stepped on it!
I'm sorry, I didn't know to look for Chinese food on the floor.
Just put it on a plate and leave.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, let's find these birds. All right.
Oh, you get one last Chandler and Joey adventure. Are they in the table?
They're in the table!
Yep.
Maybe we can lure them out. You know any bird calls?
Oh, tons. I'm quite the woodsman.
Yes.
Quite the woodsman.
Joey, wait! The ball!
Oh, no. What? No. Yes, okay. All right. I was going to say, they cannot have killed this
I mean, that would be insane.
little creature.
It's up somehow.
Okay.
Is there like a way to unscrew it?
It's all glued together.
Okay, never mind.
Busted open?
I know, it's the foosball table.
The foosball table.
Isn't this their second one? Because the first one broke?
Said in that sci-fi movie, if I'd gotten apart movie. Those are our men in there. We have to get them out.
That's right, Joe.
I have to sacrifice the most important thing in my life. My time machine.
No.
Not the time machine.
Did that movie ever get made?
It did not.
But it is now. Nice shot. Oh, no.
To talk to Rachel. Isn't that why we took a ride in the death cab?
For Cutie.
Have you never chased anyone through the airport before?
Not since my cop show got canceled. What? We're never gonna make it.
Well, not with that attitude. Now haul ass.
Haul ass, Ross.
Okay, if you could all walk slower, that'd be great.
Yeah. Imagine things change after 2001.
She found that amusing, that lady. Oh, no, Rach, no.
Your passport, please.
I was so afraid I wasn't gonna remember any of my high school French, but I understood every word you just said.
Oh, jeez.
God, that passport shot.
Oh, sure.
Oh, does she not have it?
Oh, my God.
Madame, if you don't have your
I have it.
Oh, no.
I can't find it, but I remember that I was in seat 32C because that's my bra size. Hey, fine, but you know what? If I was in 36D, we would not be having this problem.
Wow. Jesus.
Hi, I need a ticket.
I drive you all the way down here. I don't get to see how it works out.
Fine, 2 tickets. I need 2 tickets.
We're on our honeymoon.
Yep.
And the destination?
I don't care. Whatever's the cheapest.
I'm so lucky I married you.
Yes. Capital One.
I found it. I told you I would find it in your face. You're a different person.
You're a different person.
Flight 421, Paris.
Oh, God.
Well, we have the flight number wrong. Hello? Hey, it's me. Here's Ross.
Hey, oh my God, Ross, you wouldn't believe the cute little noises the twins are making. Hey, wait, listen.
No. No.
Monica. Monica.
Monica.
Monica. Monica.
Monica. One last time, baby.
Maybe 10 last times.
That was precious. Listen.
That was precious.
Yes, that's what I have. It's not on the board.
That's what it says here. Flight 421 leaves at 8:40, Newark Airport.
Oh, shit. The wrong airport.
God damn it. No.
Oh, JFK.
JFK. God damn it.
Awful.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, no. Wow.
Is it a needle drop?
We missed it.
Oh,
I can't believe we missed it. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh.
But back to fun.
And we're also going to buy you tiny bird hearing aids.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, golly.
You can't do this.
What's the matter?
I need to say goodbye to the table first.
Yeah, a lot of memories. I get it.
Table? You have given us so many great times. And you guys, Jordan, Victor, Joel.
Nah, good old Joel.
You guys make us look good.
You do. You do.
For one last time,
Good game. Good game.
Good game. Absolutely.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Yes,
Good game.
yes.
Good game.
Okay, here we go.
Everyone's saying goodbye to something today.
Can't do it, can you?
Oh.
Did you find them? Yeah, they're stuck inside the table.
And we have to bust it open, but neither of us can do it.
It's gonna be so hard. I'll do it. Gimme.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this.
Monica don't give a damn.
And cut.
Well, I've never gone this fast before.
Oh, God.
She's got her sound. You could call her.
I am not doing this over the phone.
Jesus, Phoebe.
Oh my God, dude! Just how? Oh my God, Jim Rash.
Parsons. Rash, yeah.
Hey, by the way, did you just get on the plane?
Yeah.
For what it's worth, we would have caught her if we were at the right airport.
Yay.
Yay! No.
No, you have to get off the plane. I have this feeling that something
We're doing a
is wrong.
Final
with
Destination.
The left phalange.
The left phalange.
Phalange.
And the right Regina.
What was that?
She told me I should get off the plane because she had a feeling that there was something wrong with the left phalange.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh no. Oh no.
She's always coming up with stuff like this, and you know what? She's almost never right.
But she is sometimes.
Wow. Oh Christ.
Okay, well, I can't take this plane now.
Excuse me, sir. Where you going?
Oh, that actress.
Her friend has a feeling something's wrong with the left phalange.
I love this actress.
Could I get some peanuts?
There's no phalange. Oh my God. This plane doesn't even have a phalange.
Wow. What kind of
How
cut
dare
rate
they?
airline is this?
We're all getting off. There is no phalange.
Oh my God. Oh my
That's
God. That's
hilarious.
funny. That's very funny.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you know, everybody else is doing it.
Oh, there they are. Oh.
All right. My job here is done.
Well done.
Impressive.
Didn't even use the tools for most of it.
Yeah, they were just slowing me down.
Yeah, just raw power.
See you girls later.
Yes. So long, Daddy-O.
Daddy Ollie's.
You gonna buy a new one?
I don't know how much I'm gonna want to play after you go.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got these little guys out.
You guys can get one at your house.
Guess I better get used to things crapping in my hand.
Ah!
Oh no. Hand crap.
Hate that.
I'm gonna miss these little guys. It was nice having birds around again.
Hey, you know what?
Why don't you keep them?
We should keep them here with you.
What?
Here, they'd have their own room.
Hear him?
Yeah, that's right.
I could get a goose.
Oh my God, a trio.
You know, I think you're set with the poultry.
Is that what we call them when they're still alive?
You hear that, you guys? You're gonna get to stay here.
It's good. Because now you have a reason to come visit.
Here we
Yeah.
go. There you go. You didn't before, but now you do.
Yeah.
Maybe another reason.
You have the chairs.
Yeah.
So,
So sweet. Come on, hug it out.
lame cool guy handshake.
Yeah, well, you know, lame cool guy handshake.
Now hug it out.
Come on.
Come on, guys. Yeah. There it is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, abs. Oh, I don't want it to. No.
Plane is fine.
And you fixed the phalange.
That's not a plain part.
The phalange's fixed. As a matter of fact, we put a whole lot of extra phalanges on board just in case.
This guy's fun.
Yeah, he is.
I don't see her.
Rachel
She's
Green.
at the front.
There she is!
Rachel!
Rachel. Rachel.
Cannot go any further without a boarding pass.
No, but you know.
Oh my God.
Rachel.
What are you guys doing here? Okay, you're on.
You're on, Ross.
Okay, thing is, don't go.
Oh.
Please stay with me. I am so in love with you. Please don't go.
Oh.
That was stupid. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm telling you now. I love you. Do not get on this plane.
Oh no.
I have to get on the plane.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Oh no.
I can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Rachel.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Ross. No.
No.
Rachel. Oh. They like lock them in.
Yeah. It broke my heart.
I really thought she'd stay.
Oh. That's so sad.
Everything's packed.
Wow.
Does this mean there's nothing to eat?
Sorry, Joe.
Packed all the food.
3
gone.
lasagnas in your freezer.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you too. Yeah, makes sense.
Ross, hi.
Oh.
I just got back on the plane. That is so not how I wanted things to end with us. Wasn't expecting to see you, and then all of a sudden you're there. Now I'm just sitting here and thinking of all the stuff I should have said and I didn't.
Oh no. Say it now.
I didn't even get to tell you that I love you too.
Oh.
I love you.
Oh.
What am I doing? I love you.
Oh. Come on.
I've got to see you.
Yes.
I've got to get off this plane.
Come on.
Yes.
Excuse me. Please sit down. No. Plane, okay? I need to just tell someone that I love them. Miss, I can't let you off the plane.
Let her off the plane.
Let her off the plane.
Please, miss, you don't understand.
Try to understand.
Any way that you can just let me off the...
Did you get off the plane? Did you get off the plane?
Oh my God.
I got off the plane.
Oh, Rachel. Oh.
You got off the plane.
Oh, that's so sweet.
She got off the plane.
I do love you.
Yes.
And I'm never letting you go again.
Okay, no more mess. I don't want to mess this up again.
No.
Yeah, we're done being stupid.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You and me, all right? This is it.
This is it.
Please
Unless
stay
we're on a
together.
break.
Don't
No.
Please don't mess this up.
No.
Please don't do that.
Don't make jokes now.
Yes.
Wow. Well done. Nicely done.
That was really well done.
Nicely done. Yeah, boy. I feel you.
Yeah. My eyes burn.
No.
Ow.
If that
Oh,
falls
it's
off the truck,
empty.
it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Wow. Murder the dog statue, I don't you?
That's not a real baby. It's very black. Whose black baby is that?
I am choosing not to engage with answering this question.
Has it always been purple?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Check the tape.
This was your first home, filled with love and laughter.
Yeah, buddy.
More important, because of rent control, it was a friggin' steal.
Which is insane for the size and placement.
Yes.
Do you realize that at one time or another, we all lived in this apartment?
Except for Joey and Ross.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Ross did. I mean, Joey did. I mean...
Yeah, they swapped over a little bit.
Do you realize we almost made it 10 years without that coming up?
Gotta get it in there before the end.
Hey, I forgot. I promised Trigger that we'd leave our keys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mr. Trigger.
One last time. Relax, take a drink with me.
Ah!
I still have keys, that's right.
Good gag. Good gag. Does he know about all the copies? Wow. Wow.
So I guess this is it.
Yeah.
This is harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
God, I hate goodbyes.
Yeah. Doesn't feel real yet.
Do you guys have to go to the new house right away, or do you have some time?
Let's all go to the new house.
Yeah,
We got some time.
a little bit of time.
Okay, should we get some coffee?
Sure.
The Central Park one last time.
Where?
Let's do a clip show. Quickie clip show. Very end.
Wait, is this it?
That. What a lovely final shot. Oh my god. Or almost final shot. Oh no, the mystery closet. A beautiful piece of music.
Did they leave the frame?
Oh, it belongs there, you know.
It does, yeah.
Oh,
That was beautiful.
well done, gang. Wowie. Wowie. Oh. Oh my. Let's just sit in here for a second. John Rubinstein was the doctor. All these lovely establishing shots.
We'll get one last shot of Cool Guy.
Yeah, give us one last shot of Cool Guy.
One last shot of Cool Guy.
One last shot of Cool Guy. This is the one with one last shot of Cool Guy. This is the last one.
The last one.
Good title. Wowie.
It's over.
It doesn't feel quite real yet that it is over. We did it. We completed Friends. We did it. We scaled Friend Mountain. Guys, if you are here with us now, if you've made it to this point in the video, first of all, thank you very much. If you have, if you just tuned in for this one, if you've been with us for the whole journey, regardless of where you joined up, we appreciate y'all for being here very much. And if you could leave a like on the video, that would help us out mightily. Also, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the next batch of Friends-related stuff comes your way. We got a couple other things to do here before we close it out. But yeah, that's a good way to keep abreast of all our friend-isms here at the channel. If you want to get the full and complete Friends experience alongside Aaron and myself, you can come on over to patreon.com/TheRareRejects. There you can sync up with your own copy.
Your own copy.
We watched this on HBO Max. I understand that some of the DVDs have additional footage, so be aware of that, for we cannot just show you the entire show uncut at the Patreon. That is illegal. So, you know, you'll have to sync up with the time code over there. Anywho, yes. You also get a glimpse at our shooting schedule. You get to ask us the questions that will help shape reviews such as these. And you can save yourself a little discount on some RejectNationShop.com merch. Tees like these inspired by Friends. Oh, boy. Aaron, my friend, how are
Johnny,
you feeling?
My friend.
How did this live up to the hype?
And yeah, I feel like it's one of those examples of a show that I feel does actually stick the landing. I feel like they, you know, it was not only emotional, but it was still very much Friends, and the fact that it was mostly still a very funny finale, and everyone was true to themselves from start to finish. You know, obviously we got to see a lot of growth over the course of the show, but I thought the beautiful thing about this finale is the symmetry of it, to the way the show starts, you know. Both the way the show starts in its first episode and the way that the last episode of season 1 / beginning of season 2 ends. Because at the beginning, in the first season, Rachel's the one that goes to the airport to confess her feelings for Ross. And here in the series finale, it's the other way around. Plus, you know, the whole thing was Rachel came into the show, you know, from a different status quo, and then it seemed like she's about to end the show, and it did a different status quo, and then obviously, you know, we got to finally see the reconciliation after so many years of Ross and Rachel being will they, won't they. Yeah, and we got to see some great moments with Joey and Chandler, some stuff that, you know, was really foundational in those early seasons of the series. I'm happy we got to spend some more time with them. And yeah, it was just overall just really, really great. And it felt more like a series finale in the sense that they were leaving the space that they, you know, had so many memories over, or so many memories with over the course of time. But it didn't feel like this is the end of their friendship, the end of their overall journey, you know, just more of a transition, if you will. And I think there's something beautiful about that. And, you know, I am still processing how I feel, but I think in the immediacy of this moment, I would say that I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it's going to leave me with something to chew on, and another show ends. And yeah, this is a really great journey and a great ride. You know, we have a couple more videos to do in relation to this, but yeah, I'm grateful for my friend here. I'm grateful for this journey. I'm grateful for you guys joining us on this ride, and the fact that we were able to make so many of your guys' weeks when we were watching the show, and you guys would look forward to this, and I would see you guys' comments talking about how much this experience meant to you guys, and it means a lot to me that this meant so much to you. And yeah, I'm gonna miss Friends Day, and I'm happy that, you know, we all got to experience this together.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it too. I mean, it's still kind of stuff like this takes a second to like matriculate through my systems and whatnot. This is fascinating. This flew by in a lot of ways. The first episode, especially because it was a regular length episode, I believe, and then the second episode, is either 45 minutes or a full hour.
It was like 45.
So yeah, like it's interesting. There are a number of things to wrap up, but it does feel like you are in the sort of like little coda of all this because the stakes. It's an interesting season to behold because specials, huh? Oh, okay, flashbacks. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, like we've been in the end game of this for a minute, so it's like, we know kind of what the scatter, like the big mystery of the finale is, will Rachel leave or not? But it's interesting, yeah. I mean, it was a really graceful finale in a lot of ways, and I think it makes sense to end off on a note where, yeah, it looks like the band is going to disband, and yet they kind of bring it into a life year compromise where, yeah, it's like Ross and Rachel ostensibly will be together now in the same location regardless. And obviously Monica and Chandler are moving to their new home with the babies, and, Joey's going to have his own solo life free for spin-offs and all. And then, Phoebe and Mike. So it's interesting because it's like I've been able to sort of mourn certain things ahead of this. It's like this season is good at telling you, at showing you that, things are changing gradually, but they are changing, and by the end of the season they will be changed. Yeah. And yeah, I like the compromise they came up with because it's a sort of thing where, yeah, you get to have the happily ever after in your head of, they're still going to hang out, they're still going to be friends, they're still going to do stuff. And yet you also know that, like, oh yeah, but there's a whole bunch of new lives beginning right now. And, aside from Joey, who's the freest agent of them all, everyone's got their own little respective corner to be married off into. It's kind of Shakespearean in that way. Minus Joey. It's like everybody gets paired off and everybody has sort of a happily ever after to go on to, like a classic comedy. But yeah, like everything, them trying to get to I thought they balanced the sort of like tension but also hijinks of the airport thing nicely. It's like once you get to the wrong airport, you're like, crap, this adds again to the plotting, the fun and games of the situation, so to speak, but also it's like a real thing you might do in haste or something like that. And yeah, just that whole thing, it's such a trope, obviously. It's such a classic movie moment. Run to the airport, profess your love. And I like they got me to a point in the episode where I wasn't really sure what would happen. Once he gets there, says his piece, she gets back on the plane because the moment is just so much in the moment that in the split second, yeah, I get how she would just be like, I can't deal with this right. I gotta get on the plane. And so the way they brought that back around, and he's listening to the message, and then she shows up at the door just after he's heard, it was beautiful. Like there's so many great flourishes. And that's a thing, is like, by and large, you kind of know what a lot of conclusions are going to be. And I think they did a really graceful job, rolling the wheel toward those conclusions and adding a little bit of a surprise along the way for each. We get another baby with Monica and Chandler to figure out, if they're ready for, which doesn't, like upend everything and like change the dynamic of the episode hugely, but it is like, oh, cool, like a fun, unexpected thing, to add to the, denouement of their story. And then, with Ross and Rachel, in the back of your mind, you can say to yourself, like, well, they got to get together, and if she's leaving, like, maybe he'll run to the airport, classic trope. But yeah, I thought the way that they handled and earned that was really nice. And yeah, like that song lyric, I'm sure they're not the first people to, shouts out Semisonic, to phrase this, but every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end or whatever, and this felt like an end and a new beginning, and the new beginning takes place in your headcanon, so to speak. So yeah, this was really sweet. I'm glad, we got at least a couple of things nodded to the duck and the chick. Everybody turning in their keys and, leaving the empty apartment, walking down the staircase is a really lovely ending shot. Fun little sidebars and mysteries, the handcuffs and stuff. So yeah, it's like these two episodes did more comedy than I was expecting.
Totally.
Which is good, which is the flavor of I expected actually these two episodes to or especially at least the last one, to be almost entirely like tear jerk. And actually, it was emotional, and in the emotional moments, it allowed those to carry. But they didn't really skimp on any sort of comedic aspects at all, which I was actually kind of surprised by in a pleasant way. I was laughing and sort of having fun more, and I think that is a nice way to end things off. It's like, the bittersweetness, that we're all going to mourn, saying goodbye to our friends. But, like having all these laughs along the way still, even in the end game, was really nice.
And it's weird because, the finale ends in a really nice way. And now that we've experienced the show and, all the drama that came from, Rachel possibly leaving and then Chandler and Monica moving out, just, even though they're not moving that far, but mainly the Rachel leaving and, changing the status quo, and then, the show ends with all of them going, down together, and then presumably they're going to all be in New York still. It seems like a funny sort of unceremonious thing now the spinoff, all that drama aside, Joey moved across the country.
It's a little funny to me because I'm like, it seems like you guys could be friends. You could like Ross and Rachel, what are you going to live at Ross's, which is right next to Joey's, unless you guys move or unless you guys decide to go to Paris. There's so many kind of it presents itself in the final beats as maybe they'll be pretty much in close proximity, and there's all that stuff from Chandler about I think there's another reason to come visit you, besides the duck and the chick, and so it's interesting. I could see how this would lead to a disparate future, but also a much more, I guess it's that, knowing that Joey the show is happening, I expected a finale that was going to end more scattered.
I thought they were going to set that up at the very least, that he's going to go to LA.
Whereas this, I'm sort of taken aback then, because I'm like, you of all people,
right?
And I can imagine plot elements that would lead us to Joey, but
it's not a far stretch to believe he'd go to LA for work or something.
No, but for the amount of a deal he has been making about everybody going away and how hard he's always the one with the most trouble accepting people moving on or moving away or anything like that. So it is a little funny for then to get an ending which suggests that might not be necessary, or people going away might not fully happen, and then to get the spinoff where he leaves is pretty funny. Let's see. Okay, gotcha. Okay, they didn't hint at the spinoff Joey, but the spinoff Joey does hint at stuff from this. But golly, this is really lovely. Let's hop into some of the questions from our lovely friends over at Patreon. Golly, I was still in a little bit of a daze, honestly. I feel like it's gonna take a minute for this to feel real. In Monogs, but let's get it started with Nikki Sonorisa. Jaren. Happy Friends Day for one of the last times. I know. Got to savor it. You've made it to the end, and Rachel got off the plane. Now that you've made it to the end, do you have a moment or plot line that you wish we could have explored further from the final season? It's been so amazing revisiting my favorite sitcom of all time with you two. I hope you've enjoyed the ride as much as I've enjoyed watching you. Oh, that's very kind. This has been lovely because it's lived up to the hype, and it feels wonderful to kind of be a part of just the general, the big old melting pot of Friends fans. It's fun to be welcomed into that.
Now we're in the know. You're fully, I don't have to avoid possible Friends clips on Instagram or on YouTube anymore because I've seen the entirety of it. So we've cleared the other side. But to answer your question, there's a couple things that come to mind.
All right, let's get it.
I think the stuff with Joey and Rachel should have been done earlier, maybe seasons 4 or 5. That way, there's more complications and the love triangle doesn't come so late in the game. Also, Dermot Mulroney. He seemed like a fun little love interest. They dropped that quick as hell.
Right quick.
Dropped that like hotcakes, and I was like, he seemed like a good guy, and they never gave a definitive reason why he just kind of ended. He was like a guy at work, and it was over. I was like, oh, all right. But those are the ones that come to mind right now, and maybe it would have been nice to have an actual stint of time with Hank Azaria, and rather than an ending so quickly for Mike in the way that it did. Because I'm like, you were setting that up for years since the first season. So I would have at least liked to have had some time in the sun with them, maybe like a season or half a season. But other than that, I thought everything was great.
Goodness, yeah. I mean, the biggest one I would say is the Joey Rachel thing happening earlier in a different package to make it a little more well-rounded. Golly, I'm trying to cruise this real quick. I mean, I like Charlie. I thought that was actually like a lot shorter lived than I expected, the whole Charlie thing. And the second Greg Kinnear shows up, she goes with him.
Like Ross who?
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like you maybe could have done some additional fleshing or just let her have a little bit more fun because she's like a focal guest star and like they almost let her play to the degree that, you know, everybody else gets to. And it would have been nice to have maybe just a little increase on that. Golly, I mean, I'll take any more of Officer Goodbody that you have to offer, really. I mean, I'll always want more mac and cheese, although that's not a season 10 plot line.
Oh, we never got to actually see Frank Jr. and Ursula meet.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we talked about that last time, too. I think, in the Phoebe wedding, I think you're absolutely correct. That was a good call. Like, I wish we saw the various family members of hers that we have established over the show. It was nice to get Frank Jr. back for sure. But yes, I feel like that was a definite sort of thing there. Golly, man, that's tough. I'll have to cull together some more of these like specific plot lines, but those are some of the main things that come to mind. Everything else is, you know, like relatively contained within an episode here or there or whatever. I mean, you know, we got Craig Robinson for a hot second. It would have been nice to see more Craig Robinson.
Yeah.
God, yeah, the banana hammock crap bag thing. I wish they made that stretch out over multiple episodes. I wish they really committed to crap bag.
The crap bag saga.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. I mean, I really liked the Phoebe wedding and the pyramid. Not the pyramid. The blizzard. The pyramid thing was also fun. Golly. I don't know. You could do more house stuff, I guess. I mean, we kind of trail off of Monica being a chef. Like, we don't really do much of like Monica chefing.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's not a thing I'm like really upset that we don't get or something like that. That's a hard one. That's actually a hard question. I think this was a relatively well-rounded season. Might have been nice to see Reese Witherspoon again, just because we did get Christina Applegate again, and we got Rachel's dad again. So, you know, I know that leaves out Mom, and that also leaves out, you know, Reese Witherspoon, but that would have been fun.
It would have been nice to get a whole family unit sort of situation going.
Yeah, goodness. Just more Jennifer Coolidge always.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some good ones, though. Appreciate you chiming in. Leave us your thoughts on any of the plot lines or other things that we could have explored in the final season. And, Eric 71751.
No spinoff TV show will ever replace Friends. No offense, Joey Show. But if there were, what would your headcanon be for a new main six? For me, one of them would be the son of Joey. Condoms works 95% of the time. Who would not inherit his father's low IQ? And the other would be the son of Ross when he slept with that girl when he and Ross were on a break, and he would have grown into an orphan in another state and ran away in 2011 and would be clueless to the outside world. What? And the two sons would become roommates. Interesting.
That's quite a headcanon.
That is a headcanon indeed.
I like it. I would build off that. I feel like if you want to do 6 new main friends, I think it would be very funny to do everyone's kids.
Yeah.
And I'll invert this. Everyone's kids, but normal Joey.
Normal Joey's just still there.
Joey's just still there. He's just still Joey. He never had kids. Yeah. He's just Uncle Joe, and yeah, he just looks after everybody. And you know, like for some reason, even though they're like young people, he's just there, and they're just like he's Joey. He's just our guy. He's Unc. Yeah, he's Unc.
It'd be fun, yeah, because what Ross has 2 kids. The Bings have 2 kids.
Gotta get him. Joey, 2 kids.
Yeah.
He's got one chicken and duck.
Janice's kid in there.
Janice's kid. Yeah, there's got to be a kid Janice. There's got to be a kid Gunther. There's bleached hair.
I would love that.
There's got to be a little bit of, yeah, it's weird. It's like I think that would be the fun of it, is to like cast a bunch of people and have them kind of emulating the look and vibes of each, friend of the original show, but then have fun mixing up their personalities so that you get some subversion of expectations, as you suggested. Joey's son, not of low intelligence.
No, very smart kid.
And who knows? Maybe Rachel's kid. No, maybe Emma. Get Emma in there. No fashion sense.
Yeah, Emma, Ben.
Yeah.
Jack. And Erica. Those are 4 kids at the very least.
Yeah, and then Joey.
Oh, and then we get Phoebe's 3 kids. Phoebe's the Buffay siblings.
Yeah, the Buffay. This is gonna be a whole 10-person cast. This is gonna be a big ass cast.
Oh yeah, 7 friends, semi-related, and Joey.
Richard's kid becomes a love interest at some point.
Yep.
Whoever's rocking a good mustache in this day and age.
The thickest of stashes.
God. And still none of them are black.
Nope, not a single black friend.
They're all white friends still, because, they're all white and they all married each other and they're all white.
But this time they live in Brooklyn and they live in they're all artsy kids.
Yes.
Some of them are.
Yeah. They live in Bed-Stuy?
Sure, yeah.
Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's modern though, right? One of them's like an avant artist. One of them works the counter, like Rachel's daughter works the counter at the Central Perk.
Would it be the same Central Perk or like a secondary location?
It's on campus.
Oh,
this is also now a college show, and they all room in the same dorm.
Okay.
And they just live across the hall. There's the boys' side of the hall and the girls' side of the hall. And they just live across from each other. So, and the geography for the establishing shots of the dormitory will also not make sense with the interiors and suggested exteriors that you can see from said interiors.
Okay. So what would the new show be called? Would you call it Best Friends? Would you call it New Friends?
Friends with a Z.
Friends.
Because it's Gen Z friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Friends forever. I like Friends with a Z.
Yeah. Friend for F-R-E-N-Z.
Friends.
F-R-I-E-N-D-Z.
Okay.
And cheese. Cheese is also on the show.
Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Gotta get cheese.
Cheese has to be there. Friends and cheese.
And Joey is married to Susan Sarandon.
Yes, I want that timeline.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves that. Joey deserves to be happy.
Agree.
My God.
God, what else could we do with this?
I don't know. I feel like we got a good cast here. I mean.
Yeah, man. Paul Mescal.
The show ended 22 years ago.
Harris Dickinson.
Okay.
Barry Cogan. And the other guy who's playing one of the Beatles. They're all going to play the friends.
Yep. Every single one.
Whatever. And Florence Pugh is going to be Phoebe.
Because I remember Phoebe's kids, there's 2 sons and a girl, right? And then.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So we got 7 kids. So we got, there'd be Ben. I don't remember. There's Chandler was the girl. And then there's the 2 other kids. There's at least 7 between our friends who've had birthing scenes. I know that much.
God, so many births, so many marriages.
Oh, God.
Leave us your friends' headcanons for 6 new main characters.
Yeah, let us know what you want to see.
My wheels are still turning, but we'll if anything comes up, we'll get back to you.
We'll just call the sequel Central Perk.
Brandy Davis.
Brandy.
I'm so sad that this is the end, but I've enjoyed this journey with you guys so much. As have we. Thank you for being here. What was your favorite relationship journey throughout the show? To me, the most fulfilling was Monica and Chandler, but the most fun was Chandler and Janice. I've never seen someone go to such lengths to break up with someone. He's in Yemen. Chandler's moving to Yemen.
That was fantastic.
That, oh my gosh, that is a great, I mean, these are great calls, obviously. I think you're absolutely right. Monica and Chandler was a lovely, just character arcing relationship. Like, it's not something I would have necessarily been like, this will definitely happen at the outset of the show. So it was a nice surprise to have that come up. And I think, yeah, the way it tempers those particular characters, you definitely feel, especially Chandler, like go through change as a person. So it's hard to fault that. I mean, I think we both had a lot of fun and affinity for the short-lived but briefly checked in upon, Phoebe and David romance.
Yes.
That was nice. And I mean, hats off to the Ross and Rachel style. It is like the most famous element of the show.
Truly.
But hats off to that. I mean, I wouldn't trade it back for Monica and Chandler, but Monica and Richard,
they were a
excellent
great couple. I loved them.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the one. It was like the one-off episode where they're like both itchy. Phoebe and who's the actor? You know who I'm talking about? The love interest.
Yes, it was Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
He was in a sailor suit.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Chandler and Janice is absolutely iconic. Like the game of when is she going to show up and in what, particularly inopportune situation. Mwah. Love that. Bruce Willis and Rachel.
That was that was
pretty
a fun little stint.
Pretty wild.
I liked Ross and Charlie. They were good together for a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way that it ended, but
they
were
fun and it was just like she's just like, oh, you're still in love with me? Well, deuces.
Exactly.
Done with this show.
No, I feel like the most real relationship that didn't have like some weird sort of funny abrupt ending was the Richard relationship. We talked about that. I think I liked the little stint that Rachel had with the neighbor, but then he was weird. Because he had the sister thing.
The guy who don't they first encounter him like in the basement? They
he was like all like
him
shaggy.
or whatever. There was that whole weird thing where they're like we somethinged you. They were spraying gas and he was like shaggy, and then like it's sort of remember.
Oh yeah.
Baldwin. Sorry, I've pulled up a list here.
Paolo, yep.
Golly. Oh, Fun Bobby. Poor Fun Bobby. He's not fun no more.
You know what I really dug? The Jon Favreau one.
Oh yeah, I thought he would come back for something or other. Did we leave him off doing MMA?
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We never gone back to him.
Oh golly.
Bonnie. Bonnie was who he dated right before Charlie.
Yeah, it's Christina Applegate, right? It's because she shaved her head. No, this was at the beach.
Oh, that was the beach girl. Oh, that was very early. You're right. I was thinking of the girl he met at the wedding.
Yes, different girl.
Elizabeth. That was my least favorite one. the college professor thing. But I like the fact that Rachel was dating her dad.
Tag was kind of nice.
Tag was fun.
Tag was fine. Oh, I love Joey and Kate.
That was good. Yeah.
I like Joey and Kate a lot, and it was a cool chance to get her as a guest star. Golly, her name is eluding me now. Kate, actress, Friends. Dina Meyer, there you go. She's in all sorts of stuff. Rachel and Paul.
Ross and Emily.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The Joey Kathy Chandler saga was at least like a good, I thought, like triangle.
Yeah, and I like that it was how it was used to highlight their friendship in the end.
Yeah.
Because he's sat in the box for him.
Yeah. He's doing it.
And then she cheated on Chandler.
Oh, Carol and Susan, shouts out to them. Shouts out to random Sean Ben for 2 episodes.
That was a fun little arc.
Was this Danny? Was Danny the guy? Was he the guy who lived in the building? Who was all weird looking? Phoebe and Gary, I remember that. Rachel and I remember Joshua. Golly, Jack and Judy Geller. Oh yeah, Ross and Julie.
And then
Julie
she
was
with
nice.
Russ.
Yes, that's right. I love it. Oh, okay. Julie and Russ. See, that's why we pulled up this list. Julie and Russ, iconic romance. Love that. Want that as a spin. Okay, Russ is on the spinoff.
Yes, yes,
for sure. Goodness, Joey and Janine. I remember some of these. Yeah, are like I'm excited for the rewatch. Masterfully done. with
Gavin.
Hey, and see, even this ranking has them.
I really liked them together.
Yeah, Rachel and Gavin were good, and I'm sad that was at least so abrupt. I thought that would have been nice. Chandler and Kathy was a nice one too. I thought, yeah, Phoebe and David, R.I.P. Phoebe and Mike, and that's the thing too is Phoebe and Mike, great, and I think that to one of the previous questions. To Nikki's previous question, something just that we could have explored more in the final season. Like, I liked having Mike around, and I liked his presence being greater, but I kind of wish they had done more of I wish they'd embraced him into the ensemble and, like, paired him off with more people instead of just having that one time where he and Ross can't get along.
Because I feel like we didn't get to know him too well. We just, got to know he was in a band, and he loved Phoebe, and his parents didn't like Phoebe.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, so I would have liked to have seen him in more situations with some of the other friends. And even in this last episode, I was sort of like, oh, Mike's not here for some of this. And it makes sense that they would only have the final 6 in that final scene. But there were times where I was like, oh, I thought Mike would be around a little bit more. But yeah, man, there's so many good relationships on the show, I got to say. Well done, friends.
Well done.
All right, who do we on to next? Is it LGA? LGA, take it away.
All right. John and Aaron, we've come to the end of the Friends journey. I've had so much fun watching it with you guys. I had fun watching it with you, too,
Likewise.
dude. For me, the ending was the perfect goodbye. Did the ending meet your expectations? If not, what is something you wish they would have explored more in terms of storylines or past seasons? And a super important question that still divides the fans of this day, were Ross and Rachel on a break?
That's a toughie. Man. It's right on the line,
It is.
It's right on the line.
It wasn't a long break, but it is by technicality a break.
I would say by technicality, it was I believe this was mutually decided in the heat of a moment. So the asterisk becomes everybody should probably wait at least 24 to 48 hours before doing anything, so that that the decision will stick. But it is that thing. Given the circumstances as we witnessed them, I would say they were on a break. If you're arguing with anybody, though, it was like immediately after deciding this, so I'm like, you only have so much wiggle room. This break was barely minted before something happened. So I am inclined to say break, but it's also like I couldn't really argue you out of... I couldn't 100% argue somebody out of not on a break.
Yeah. I was like, listen. This is where I stand right now, but I'm sure you have very strong arguments for the way you feel, and maybe you've had experiences with something like this, maybe not. But hey, I can truly see it either way. But as of this moment in this recording, I stand on break.
Stand on that break, and I mean, we've talked a little bit about stuff we could have explored in this season. I think the final episode specifically, final couple episodes that we watched today, nicely guided this to a conclusion, especially having seen, a handful of series finales lately.
Yeah.
And in the day and age that we are shooting this in, the way people guide, like watching this, I know that there are all sorts of opinions about when the best and least best eras of the show are, but this was a very graceful, like overarching journey. There's not really a patch where I'm like, that's bad and I would absolutely skip it. Like, there are things that are stronger than other things. There are things that are like a little kooky, in later seasons. But generally, this was pretty, consistent and solid. And I thought that they brought it to an ending that felt gradual but pertinent and appropriate. And so, I didn't really have a lot to complain about in the final episodes. I was, maybe a little bit surprised again at how much it maintained its comedic tone, which again is not bad at all, because that is what this show is.
Yeah.
I could see people being a little taken aback if they only went for emotional, but I thought they had a nice blend of the two here. Totally. And I thought they wrapped up the important stuff and then a couple other things that are just fun to mention, the chick and the duck specifically being one of them.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of wishes at the moment. So I would say, this met my expectations. I mean, this thing is like, all I would really expect from the finale here is that it's going to be emotional to some degree, and that, we're going to say some goodbyes, and the real question is, will Rachel leave or not? Will she and Ross get together or not? So yeah, I would say that this met my expectations, and I'm excited to do a rewatch and to like, especially with a finale, and a show that is so storied and so beloved, and a finale that it has a reputation for being well liked. There is a certain barrier, I think, of like initial anticipation and just, you know, you want it to be good for your own sake and good because you want to see them do good work. And it's like there's a lot of stakes and pressure that surround the ending of something, especially if it's not just a season but a series finale. So I almost feel like the full impact of the emotions will hit me in a delay, and maybe even watching this again after now knowing it's like when you see a movie and there's like hype and there are things to consider, and then you watch it the first time and that kind of you know what the thing is, and the second time you go watch it you can just take it in,
Exactly, yeah.
So I feel like there will be an element
stuff.
of that for me here, because there are stakes when you go into a finale and you're not wanting to let go, but yeah, I thought they did a really nice job.
Yeah, I think they landed it, and I've said the other things that maybe we're gonna change about past seasons, but as far as everything that was laid out within this final season, I feel like they did the best that they could, and you know what, the best that they could was pretty damn good. I would say that finale, really sings on all levels. Screw the logistics of Rachel's job situation. Everything else was fantastic.
Yeah, they'll figure out. He can make them Ralph Lauren hire her back a third time.
Yeah,
or fourth time, however many times we got to.
He could probably pawn off something else from his job.
I will let your kid ride the giant T-Rex skeleton. I'll get him a saddle and everything. It's yours.
Unlimited access to the museum.
Yeah. At all hours of the day. I will be his personal docent. All right, Jay Rushton, let's hit it. Question.
Now, since Friends is over, what show to watch next? My choices are MASH, Frasier, Saved by the Bell, or Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is a show I have seen almost none of. A couple friends who are big Seinfeld fans. So I feel like that would definitely make some sense and is in this vein. I don't know if it carries maybe the same kind of love that a Friends does, but I think it does. Saved by the Bell, I have seen as of like a long time ago, as of back in the day.
There's like 3 spinoffs of that show.
And I saw at least the first season of one of them, and I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I would love to go back and watch MASH. I don't know if that would be like a React series, just because it's a little removed in time and committing to like an older school show. I think you'd have to be on a channel that more specializes in that. But I would love to go back and watch MASH. Frasier, is that the one with Kelsey Grammer?
It is, yeah.
It's like a spinoff too, isn't it?
Spinoff of Cheers.
There you go. All right. Which Cheers? I mean, I would love to freaking watch Cheers also. I've probably caught like a scattered handful of episodes or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, spin-off sequel to the sitcom Cheers. I mean, Cheers would be a great one too. He's a psychiatrist who goes home to Seattle as a radio show host. Yeah.
I don't know if we'd ever do this. It's something I really wanted to do, and I've held off in my personal time watching it because I'm like, I feel like this would be a good show to react to. The show The Good Place.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to watch that one up here. That one also has a strong hold or a strong run from start to finish. I feel like if I remember correctly, that's one of the shows that they knew how they wanted to end it, like when they started it. So it does have this feeling of like being concluded and being like fully realized. But I know nothing other than that, and I would love to check that one out.
And I mean, if we're not talking about just sitcoms, I mean, God, there's so many classic.
I'd love to do Twin Peaks.
Yeah, man. I've seen some of Twin Peaks. I've seen a little bit. I caught some with my family a long time ago, and then last year my friend Mallory showed me a couple of the first season episodes. I would love to see the whole thing, especially the new series, the return.
Yeah.
There are a lot of classic shows, too. I've never seen like The Sopranos or The Wire.
Same, yeah.
God, there was another show that came directly to mind that seemed like it would be perfect, and now I am blanking on it again. X-Files, that was what it was. I've never seen the X-Files. People would love the X-Files.
To watch X-Files, yeah.
Yeah. So stuff like that, yeah. I mean, like, I've seen scattered episodes, but I think like something like Lost could be pretty fun. Yeah, there's a lot of good TV to check out there. I don't know. I'm trying to think of any other sitcoms. Leave us those two. But I don't know. I don't know what'll come up in the place of this, but feel free to comment any and all of your suggestions, any and all shows you think are worthwhile, and leave it in the box below, people.
Leave it in the box.
Stephanie Horton, congratulations, friends of friends. That's us. That's you guys. That's all of us. You made it to the final goodbye. Trivia Matthew Perry revealed in his memoir that he asked to deliver the final line of the show because he said, quote, "Nobody else will care about this except me." And the creators of the show granted him that wish. It always makes me cry and laugh at the same time. A perfect way to end a show that gave us all the feels, right? That's really beautiful. Yeah. That's really cool. And that reminds me, it's not even, I don't think it's even a finale episode, but I always was struck by that Mr. It's not Rickles. What was it? Mr. The guy who lived upstairs. Mr. Oh, God. Upstairs neighbor friends. The guy with the gray hair. Mr.
Sure, Heckles.
Heckles. There you go. Mr. Heckles. Yeah. When he passes and they're in his apartment and Chandler is like really struck and he's like, oh, no one's going to remember me. And, you know, he's the last person in the apartment. And is just kind of surveying the empty room before closing the door. And like that always struck me just as a moment. And I'm curious, as to the full extent of what he means by that. But yeah, like I think it's really beautiful that they granted him that and that he asked for that, because I know that for as many problems with substances and stuff as he may have had over time, it sounds like he was very aware of the position he was in on a show like this and did a lot to, bring that joy or preserve that joy for people.
Yeah.
And, his co-stars and co-crew, and just little things I've seen online, always spoke to his kindness and generosity. So yeah, like the fact that he would care enough and that they would care enough is really beautiful. And I think that you feel the vibes that that's the case.
Totally.
Even if I didn't know, so yeah, hell yeah, Chandler. That's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Golly, man. What a journey. What a ride. I'm not ready to finish this video. What do we even say now? This is a really lovely journey. This is so much fun. And then this is a show where I am so excited to like start a rewatch and just to join the throng of people who now are able to like just have this on as a part of your life. I was away for a couple days last week and like getting into the little hotel room, I'm like, now I can tap into the fact that like hotel room TV is made for a couple things. One, Food Network. Watch a little bit of Food Network. 2, reruns of Friends.
Yeah.
Reruns of Friends are on in your hotel room at any time, no matter what, no matter how high or low tech, there are reruns of Friends. I put on a rerun of Friends.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
I freaking tried to remember which episode it was, but it was definitely one we had seen. It was a later period episode, I remember. So yeah, I'm excited it's weird because like there's so many things to observe, and I don't mean this in any kind of a slight way, because I would love to like rewatch it in a focused way, but I'm also just excited to be able to like have it on as just comfort food
in the background or something, just like as you're cleaning, and you're like, oh yes, I remember this moment, and just laugh because it's just great comedy. Great TV.
Man, great comedy, great performance. Like hats off to the ensemble and to the people who cast the ensemble. Like their chemistry together, the comedic timing, the slapstick, the delivery, it's all on point. And, a lot of fun and clever and wacky plot lines and threads and the stuff that they're able to keep moving and to serialize versus make episodic. This is really lovely, and it's a Rosetta Stone for so many things. And yeah, like I just love the lively, there are live studio audience shows now, but this throughout has maintained a feeling. It's like a little bit theater also, and I love that. Like I can really feel the like everybody's come in and they probably all memorized the lines for the whole episode. And, we're in the room. You can feel the room, and that makes it even more connective then, because it feels even more like you're hanging out with your buds.
Exactly.
So, yeah, man, this is beautiful. Hats off to the creative team at all. Everyone involved, the writing, the directing, the iconic sets and all that stuff. Ooh, we'll have a couple more Friends-related videos for you, so we can get any other straggly thoughts then. But for right now, thank you guys for joining us. I am thoroughly catharsed.
Yes.
I'm still processing, but I'm thoroughly catharsed. And I can't wait to begin this journey anew with joy in my heart. Got anything else to tell the people?
You guys have been great. Thank you for being so supportive over the course of our journey. It's been a blast. And I look forward to going back and watching some of those social media questions that Roxy asked us that we didn't know the answer to at the time. That we shot that last year.
Yeah.
And stay friendly.
Stay friendly, gang.
yeah, peace be with you.
We'll see you for whatever's next. Much love. And don't get on the plane!
Don't do it.
Get off the plane!
Unagi!
Ah!